Hello, everybody. I'm going to demonstrate the vector poster design that we talked about last time before going on spring break. Before I do that, let me show you what ideally we should get. So let's start. Let's get down to it. File, new file, A3 11693 inches wide, 1654 inches tall. It's going to be vertical orientation, bleed 0.125 inches on all sides, SMYK color, and 300 dpi. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to place my image. Yeah. Place my image. And holding down Shift, I'm going to extend it over the whole canvas and a little bit over. Okay, so I think I have it now the way I want it. And I'm going to press on M, which will activate the rectangle. And I'm going to draw a rectangle. Right along the bleed line, the red lines. And once I've done that, I'm going to go to select and hold down Shift, so select, and I'm going to select not only the rectangle, but also the image. And once I have that, I'm going to right click and say make clipping mask. So now I have my clipping mask. So in order to make sure that my image doesn't move, I'm going to go to Object Lock Selection. Okay. And before I proceed, I'm going to flick again my canvas here. Okay. Let me see. I want this one. Okay. So press P to get the pen tool. And I don't want this. And so let's start drawing like this. Okay. And let's go back to the top. Press on the space bar to deactivate the pen tool. Go to the selection tool and click on the color, whichever color you like. And then you go to transparency and we'll do, actually I want pink. Okay. So that is now done. The next stage will be, again, maybe deselect this and go to P and start drawing again. And okay, so it's not really nice to, but I will deactivate the pen tool and press on green. Okay, green and soft light. Okay, so now I have this. I'm going to go immediately to object again. Object lock selection. I want it locked down. So after that, I want to again activate the pen tool. And I'm going to draw very carefully. Okay. I will deselect the pen tool, go to this selection, and I want to get the gradient there, okay? So you see what happened here? I have a gradient now, but I don't really like it very much. I want to make sure that opacity is at 0 and location is at 0 too. So, and I can play a little bit with this, but I don't really need very much. I have basically done what I could with the gradient by putting it at 100. So I'm going to leave it at that. It's a very, very kind of very faint, non-existent gradient. But that's how the gradient is done. When you draw your pen and you select it, you go to the gradient fill here, and you fill it in. I have it in, but it's very, very light. Okay, so the next thing is we are going to add some text, and we'll go to type and font. We want some nice font, and I'm going to use PT Sans Narrow regular, and my size will be 48. So let's do the dummy text. Well, it could be a little bit bigger. Maybe even 72. Okay. The COMM, that's the name of the building, the COMM Centennial. Let's just pretend that there was some kind of a celebration. I'm going to put my text here where I have the white. And again, I need to give it at least a date. Each poster, because it advertised something, should have a date. So font, again, the PT Sans Narrow regular. When you are working with type on posters, make sure you don't have too many type, competing with each other. Maximum 2. And of course, everything that you write there must be legible. This is now a poster. It will be hanging somewhere. This is too small. So how about 24? Okay. And so I'll type June 5th, 2021, let's say. Um, and my 2021 are really too big, so I can actually go to the character palette here and maybe just do them a little bit smaller, 23 points and the number 5 too, just so that they don't stick so much out of, out of the, or above actually. So June 5th, 19th. So we have the text now. That's well and good. We'll go and do something else a little bit more to kind of improve the poster and make it really a poster, which means providing some information. So type again, and this time I want something else. I want a type called B. Bebas neu and thin. And size, okay, I'll have it at type other. So maybe 100. So let's see. Okay. Still not big enough, but we can adjust that. So what I'm going to do is just some kind of, okay. Let's do 200. 210. Maybe that's too big. 200. And I want to flick the fill again because I want it white. But I need to do the stroke white as well. Okay. Actually, it's maybe I should just use type the font. Not thin, but middle. Yeah. So now we have this now here. I can hold on Option key or Alt key on Windows and just drag and have it replicated. Arrange here. Now you see that red line that shows me that it's aligned now. And I'll just type 1 here. And it doesn't look now very well aligned, so I'm going to move it to the left a bit and maybe a bit up. And I'm going to do a little bit of kerning here. 5. Okay, now okay, So that's fine. And next I'm going to go to the line tool. And I already have this stroke selected as white, so that's good. And I'm going to draw a line. And the stroke is right now only 1 point, so let's do it maybe 10. Okay, but we want it white. Why is it not showing white? Okay, so now I have it white. And what I need to do is I want to make one of the edges rounded, okay, the corners, the ends of it. And so I don't have stroke panel here anywhere, so I need to go get it in Windows. Okay, and I'm going to use the cap here, this middle one, which is a round cap. And so I now have my line here, but it's just a straight line, right? So let's do something here. I can do something like this. And I want it to be actually facing the other way up. The thin end should be up. So let's go to Object, Transform, and Rotate. And so this is 90 degrees. Let's say minus degrees. What will it do? Nothing. Rotate. All right, we got it there now. So again, I'm going to press on Option key. It's Alt key, and just drag a few of them with my selection tool. No, I think it should be thicker. Okay. So this. So hold down hold down Option key, and let's get some more of these lines. Maybe we'll get one of them here. Okay, so now we have them, but I want them aligned over the two right nicely. So let's deselect everything and then try and select the go. Try and select these ones, the lines, and move them by nudging the arrow. Okay, and maybe a little bit lower. Okay, and here we are. That's our poster. The gradient is there, but it's very, very faint. So I'm going to stop here. I hope you found it useful. You should try it. It's another way of practicing your use of the pen, and the transparencies are fun. You can use any color you want, and you can use it on almost any poster. So a nice way of sprucing up your posters. So see you next week in class. Bye.